You know, we hear his advice every day. In fact, we just heard it. Advice to keep us all centered and on the track to a good life. But today, I had a chance to speak in person, one-on-one with Coach LaMonte, the genius behind our U-Day segments, and I asked him, how did his life's journey take him to the space that he's in now? It's quite a journey. Wait till you hear this. Here's part of the conversation. What about in your personal life? For someone to be this introspective and deep, they had to have gone through some stuff to get there. I mean, that's the way the world is.
You know, Eric, my story is one that many people would look at and say, how are you even still standing? At the age of 5 to 9, sexually molested. And that became the root to so much that would develop in my life of growing up angry, growing up, not feeling worthy because of what took place. And, I've experienced everything from not having a father in the home to being homeless with my family and not knowing how to provide as a husband, as a father. And, all these things have shaped me into the man that I am. But the undercurrent to all that stuff that was taking place was that I was dealing with serious mental illness. And I knew that something was wrong. I would tell my family all the time, something is not right, something is wrong. But they always chalked it up to be something that it wasn't, because my personality has always been out here. I'm the first person to make somebody laugh. I'm the first person to pick somebody up, but I was also the first person that was thinking of ways every day on how to end their lives. And when the one thing that when I think about the pandemic, and the very first thing that we were told was to mask up, and that was the language that meant so much to me. Is because that's what I was doing all my life. Working in television, putting the mask on every single day. And I was hiding my pain.
We are our own foundation. If that foundation's not solid, you can't build on that.
That's right.
And I mean, that's what you did. You found out what you needed to do, get that base thing, firmed up, and then you can build from there.
And that's what we have to do. There's no time for us to be embarrassed. The two reasons why people don't seek help is because of shame and labels. They don't want to be criticized nor find themselves in an embarrassing situation where people may know what you're walking through. And then we're labeled. But if you're going through something, don't hide it any longer, because the things that you don't confront internally, you will resolve externally. It's going to come out of you some way. And the best way that I would love to see people, for it to come out externally, is for people to find the help that they need.
So a lot of that, I'll tell you, just from a television standpoint, usually we do a lot of editing and pull out experts. We kind of let him go. There were a couple edits in that entire thing, just because it was longer. But he is profoundly deep. His story is moving, and I don't even think we really get the real Coach LaMonte in those day-to-day U-Day segments. You have to watch a lot of that to get that full picture, because his entire picture is pretty deep.
I appreciate this breakdown, us getting to talk to him kind of, outside of his segments, because he gives such powerful messages that we can all relate to. But hearing his story, it comes from a true place as to how he's able to provide this inspiration, because he's lived it.
Yeah, I mean, it's crazy. Even him just telling his story, he wove in pieces of inspiration in there. Just even sharing his story became kind of a lesson just listening to it.
And we also, it's another TV kind of behind the scenes type thing, but we didn't put music on it on purpose, because you didn't need it. His words were so strong. We both, Manning, the photographer and editor, and I both were like, just let it roll. He's strong.
So I know he does these segments and we air them on our channel. Does he have any plans to do a self-help book or anything of that nature? Did he talk to you a little bit about that? Interesting that his wife is a children's author now.
Okay. She just started this. She has a series of children's books getting ready to come out. So the whole family is kind of about, they're about family. I mean, his son shoots his U-Day segment. He's the cameraman for that.
Oh, that's really neat.
Yep.
Well,
and so
he
does
a very good job.
And they keep it, it's like a family business. And he has 4 kids, a son and 3 daughters. And he has 5 kids. And he said he's very excited about this U-Day segment and that it's starting to take off, because it airs on TV stations all around the country. Very cool. All right, we're going to talk more with him too. We have a little bit more about the U-Day segment itself coming up.